And let's see. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, social media, all our friends. I'm Jen Wilner from Business Connects. Today is our Business Connects Meet the Member number 5 in the series of our online live interviews with our Business Connects members. Today you are meeting Frank Demming, our local business guy, local business marketing solutions. Hey, Jake. And today's going to be like a fast and furious video because Frank and I are super busy keeping our clients visible online through social media today. So that's a great thing. So a quick thing about Business Connects, and I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Okay, so if you're wondering what Business Connects is all about, we are a business relationship building networking group that we started a little bit before 2019. We have groups that meet. Right now we're virtual, but we meet online on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:15 a.m. So if you'd like more information about Business Connects, feel free to reach out to Frank, to me, leave a comment in the post, leave a comment in the comment section below, and let us know, and we'll get you some information. We've got a few members of our group here, Jake and Bob and Jill. It's great to see you guys. See you tomorrow morning. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go through so that you can see a little bit of background about Frank. So here's Frank and his information, his website. So you can see as a member of Business Connects how you get a listing in the directory on the website. And the website is businessconnectsnj.com. It's businessconnectsnj.com. And if you've been watching these videos, you may have heard another link, may have heard us mention another link in the past. And the reason why we are now have this new beautiful personalized domain name is courtesy of our friend, Frank Demming. So I'm going to stop sharing. Maybe I'll share my screen so you guys can see the website. And there we go. Take it away, Frank.
Hello, everyone. My Facebook friends and YouTube. Well, where else are we streaming this, Jen?
YouTube and Facebook right now.
YouTube and Facebook. So YouTube and Facebook friends, how are you guys doing? My name is Frank Demming, aka the local business guy. We have been in business since 2007. And we cater to local businesses to help them basically show their products or display their products or services using digital marketing. So we do it from from social media, from Google AdWords, from Facebook advertising, et cetera, et cetera. So it's various ways that we use to help your website be top of mind of your potential customers. So that's what we do here.
Fantastic. Frank, so we'd like to get to know a little bit about, the personal side of everybody in the interview series. So
sure.
Let's go back to you and me here. There we go. So we're up close and personal. So let's get to the juicy part. Can you tell us a little bit about you and what makes you tick and all the fun stuff to know about Frank?
Yeah, I was born and raised in New York City, a great city, the city that never sleeps. I'm a devout Yankee fan, so you Yankee haters out there. I am hurting right now because outside of being a Yankee fan, I'm also a baseball fan. I love baseball. So not seeing baseball right now. I'm getting tired of watching the old Yankee reruns. I want some real live action. But anyway, it is what it is.
Exactly.
And I love helping. I love helping people. I built my business, like I said, in 2007, and I built it because I noticed there was a gap in the marketplace of affordable and strategically effective marketing practices from a digital marketing perspective. I just saw that people were forgetting about the little guy, if you will, and not saying, well, how can they afford those prices for that same amount? This is such a simple thing. So I pride myself in saying that I own a technology company that understands the art and science of marketing. So we use a lot of tools for automation, will help bring down the cost of managing people's campaigns. And that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been all about. Uh, well, other personal stuff. I mean, I love and I miss hiking. I got to get back into it. It's just that I've been so busy. So, and this is a perfect time to hike because we're social distancing. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't done it.
Absolutely. Do you find the time now that can you, hike at home kind of thing? Like, are you going on the stairs, or are you finding a way to do that virtually, watching videos and stuff like that?
No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
No.
You need the smell of the trees, and
Yeah.
you just need that. It energizes you in a way that's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I have to come up with a way, irrespective of that, because I have to find the time to do it. That's my biggest problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so you touched on a little bit about about the company, about LBMS. So was there anything else you wanted to talk about what prompted you to start it?
I'll talk to you a little bit. What really prompted me to start it is because I wanted to get out of corporate America. That was my biggest catapult. That was my biggest incentive, if you will. I was working a very high demand job, 60 to 80 hours a week, no lie. And I just wanted to find a better way. I just didn't know what it was. So I was working at the time for a government contractor, creating websites for government agencies. Back then, we created intranet software for the likes of the NSA, the FBI,
wow,
the CIA, et cetera, et cetera. I was one of the project managers involved in the TSA project that converted the system so that it reads your DNA when you go in and you do this. I was part of that project.
Wow.
That killed me. And those of you who know me, I'm not a tall guy, but when I started that project, I was 6 feet tall. And now look at me. So I used to tell people I was 6 feet tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, and now this is what happened to me as because I was working with so many hours, and it was killing me. So I wanted to start my business. That was the catapult. That's what catapulted me. That was the catalyst, if you will, that did it. But then as I got into business, what got me into the marketing world, because I started out as just a website developer and a marketing coach, if you will, because I thought that I could coach business owners on how to use this technology, how to do it themselves. It's not that hard, blah, blah, blah. And I quickly found out that nobody wants to do it. They want it done for you. So in 2012, I switched my business model to a done for you services. And here I am.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. So what would you say? So we have a little, if you guys see my eyes going towards the bottom of the monitor, we're kind of getting used to this technology. Let's keep it real here. So there's lots of technology that we use to make these videos, these interviews work. And so we are just to be totally transparent, working on getting accustomed to them all. So Frank, how would you say this new normal, this new economy is affecting your business in kind of in both ways, in any way?
Yeah. Some of my larger clients have suspended services for now because they're not open. Like I had a massage client. Obviously, there are no massages right now, right? But here is what it also did. It has forced some people to get their creative juices flowing. In other words, how can I turn this around? How can I do this online, if you will? And they've hired me as a quote unquote consultant to have that turnaround. So I've been able to successfully transition a yoga studio into an online yoga studio.
Fantastic.
I was able to help a gym, a person who runs a gym. He's been always wanted to talk about health and all that, health coach. So he's a health coach now. So it actually, how to turn a negative into a positive. That's how you do it, right? You have to get, okay, you got the sticker shock, not sticker shock. You got the whole shock of, okay, we're in a pandemic. You got the holy moly tech, Wow, what am I going to do? But here's the key to success. You can only be in that place for 24 hours. You're allowed to be in that place for 24 hours because we're all human beings. At that point, we got to get out of our own way and start being creative. How can I make this into something that I can maybe I was thinking about something a long time ago and I wouldn't have time to do it. And now it's time.
Good point. Good point.
So that's the impact for me.
And a word that I'm hearing a lot lately is pivot. How to take this product and then pivot it a different way into becoming a different kind of product. And, online, it's no secret that I work with speakers that do really big events in person. And now they've been forced to pivot to do online events and webinars and things like that. And so would you have any suggestion or guidance for our viewers on how they can do that? I mean, I know you talked about, and we have our friend LaRon. I don't know if he's the guy, but our friend LaRon does. Has an in-person 9-round kickboxing, and now all his classes for all his members, everything's virtual, everything's private on their computers. So about how to get them to use their to find their creative juices. I mean, any suggestions?
A lot of it goes back to, and a lot of it, I mean, this is gonna be a shameless plug. A lot of this information is in my book, 7 Steps to Recession Proofing Your Business. But anyway.
Great. No, I'm glad you said that. You have to remind us.
Anyway, a lot of it goes into your why. The secret to that is your why. Why did you start your business in the first place? And I always say, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not a big enough why. Now is the time to really look into that. Because the secret to creating an innovative product or process within this time that we're living in is in the why. Because that's going to give you the creative juices that you need to take you to the next level of what you're seeking. So the problem with not having a why is when stuff like this happens, that's when the people bail out and they say, I'm out of this. That's because you really didn't love what you were doing. I absolutely love the. I love it. I can eat, sleep, and drink it all day. I don't get tired of it.
Right.
You know. So if you don't have that love, then there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I would challenge everybody to dig deep into their what was the initial why, or maybe the why has changed because whys do change. Whatever
Absolutely.
that latest why is.
Yeah. As life changes and our situations change, absolutely. Our why changes, and it could be, I learned a skill, and initially, initially, it could be for money, or it could be for the money for X, or because I need to work from here, or I don't want to travel, or lots and lots of things. 12 years ago, my why was I wanted to work from home. We had a baby. She's now 17 and a half. I wanted to work from home. I wanted to be able to be around for her, for the things she was doing, to be, mom, and use my administrative skills and make a living off of them through Secretary Central. So then that shifted, and shameless plug. And our co-founder, Jill Ryan, and I decided we were going to start Business Connects. Maybe not really a shift, but an addition to. I'm going to call it kind of like our sideshow. And now we had to pivot, right, 6 weeks ago, and take all this from being in person to online. So, we have to adapt. We absolutely have to adapt. So last question before you and I have to boogie. Frank, what would you touch on what your involvement with Business Connects has been and how it's impacted, and your takeaways for Business Connects?
So I'm a huge for those of you who know me well, I'm a big follower of Tony Robbins. I quote him a lot on certain things that I've learned from him over the years. And one of the things that he always says, and it's the reason why I joined Business Connects in the first place, is proximity is power. Mm-hmm. So what that means is the closer you are to people, that's going to lead you to your dream, your goals. And you also can be a blessing for others. So Business Connects has allowed me to practice that and be a blessing for other people as well, and being able to help them and maybe follow and connect with the people that they need to connect with, et cetera, et cetera. So just being able to view the book, and just the other day, someone was asking for a landscaper, and I don't know any landscapers, and I reached out to you, Jen. I said, hey, and I remember that there was one because we had an event right before this thing shut down, if you remember.
Yeah.
It was that because everybody was greeting each other with elbows.
Yes. Yep.
So, and then I met her at that event. She's in another chapter for me. But then I was able to be a blessing for someone and say, yeah, I actually know a landscaper. So I think for me personally, it's been a blessing. I've tried to help as many people as possible that's come across, my way, and I've just, you and Jill have been able to introduce me to certain people that I've been able to be blessed by as well. So I think it's been a huge impact in my business here in New Jersey, because as you know, my goal when I joined it is because I wanted to spread more here in Jersey.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Absolutely. So that's fantastic. I'm really, really happy that it's been working for you. This was one of my goals, and talking to Jill about it, when we first started, was how do we make it really helpful for the members. So anybody who's watching now, if you're just tuning in now, the kind of the backstory is Business Connect started as Edison Connects just here in Edison, New Jersey, 5 years ago. as a once a month evening get together for business owners, no website. And so fast forward to the end of 2018, beginning of 2019, Jill and I got together and said, we really want to have a space where it's the local business owners, it's the entrepreneurs that can really, really help each other and get together once a week, every week in certain geographic areas. So as our logo is the puzzle piece, really shows that, we're all different people and we're all touching each other and we're all helping each other, as well as the towns that we meet in and our different chapters. So we are updating the website. And when we get back together in person, we will also be in Rahway. We will also be in Aberdeen. So guys, if you're watching us now and you're interested in learning more about Business Connects, I welcome you to check out the website. Again, thanks to Frank for helping us make it proper at businessconnectsnj.com. And check it out and learn to meet our members in the directory. And also what's great, our members all have blogs in here. So you can scroll through and you can read. Frank's got some blogs in here. Are you proud of us, Frank? We've got a lot more blogs in here now. So Frank's got some blogs in here, as well as our other members, and our this video interview you see right now will be published as a blog post as well, probably sometime next week. So that is it for us. Frank, I thank you. Thank you for being on. And guys, if you have any questions and you want to learn more about Frank's business, Local Business Marketing Solutions, you can go to LBMSLLC.com and learn about Frank. You can also click through. Frank, if you want to, can you see the chat? The Facebook posts?
I see the chat. I see what people are commenting, but I can't. I type in it. But
Frank, you can also, you want to shout out a phone number for people to call you at, or?
Yeah, the best number to reach me at 732-520-2029. That's my direct line.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is Business Connects Meet the Member interview number 5 in the series. And today we had the pleasure of chatting and learning more about Frank Demming. And if you have any questions about your local business marketing and how to get the word out there for your business, I highly recommend that you talk to Frank. He's a great guy and he really, really knows his stuff, and he's got a book. So Frank, send us the link to the book and we'll put that in the comments, and then we'll share that out there also, because people have time to read now, right?
There you go.
All right. So that's it, guys. I'm Jen Wilner, coming to you from Business Connects and Secretary Central Virtual Assistant Services. We will see you next week on Friday for our May 1st interview with Parag Nevatia of Easy Funding Solutions. And until then, we wish you stay home, stay safe, flatten the curve, and be healthy, and have a great day. Okay. Take care, everybody.
Take care, Jen.
Thanks, Frank.
Be well.
You too.